on sale, and they came and we got some coffee and sweets for all the guests.
And you raised how much? Turn it around, $500 again. And the tote keeps going up here in Cape Breton. And then something really exciting happened with your family today after they found out that you raised the $500. What happened then?
Well, today at our annual Sunday lunch, my grandmother decided to donate $500 on the remembrance of my jiddi.
That is amazing. His grandmother matched the donation of the $500. How special is that? That is so wonderful. You'll treasure that for the rest of your life. Congratulations, students. Great work. All right, now speaking of some great work, we're going over to the main stage again with Richard Burke, Ian Aker, and all my buddies. Take it away.
1, 2, 3, 4. Merry Christmas, baby. Sure did treat me nice. I said, Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me nice. You bought me a diamond ring for Christmas, and I feel like I'm in paradise. Come on, Rick. Well, I'm feeling satisfied now. Got my music on the radio. And I'm feeling satisfied now. Got my music on the radio. I said I feel up on the kitchen, baby, standing underneath that mistletoe. Sitting down the chimney about 3:30, and he left all them good presents for my baby. I said, Merry Christmas, baby. Sure to treat me nice. You bought me all them presents. Feel like I'm in paradise. Hey, to the horn. Santa came down the chimney about 4:30. Left no presents lying on the floor. I said, Merry Christmas, sure did treat me nice. You bought me a diamond ring for Christmas, and I feel like I'm in paradise. Merry Christmas, baby, sure did treat me well. I said, Merry Christmas, baby, you sure did treat me well. I've been happy for Christmas, and I'm feeling like I'm in paradise. Merry Christmas, baby, Merry Christmas to you.
The 50th annual Christmas Daddies Telethon is proudly produced by CTV Atlantic employees, their families, friends, and volunteers, with assistance from our corporate community. Thanks to Bell Alliant and the Bell Alliant Pioneer Volunteers, and to RBC. Honor your pledge at the branch nearest you. Our website developer is NICOM Interactive. The Residence Inn Marriott accommodated guests in Moncton. In Cape Breton, thanks to the Holiday Inn Sydney Waterfront. Air Canada Foundation donated the prize of 2 tickets anywhere in North America. Volunteer vehicles were supplied by Discount Car and Truck Rentals, and refreshments by Tim Hortons. Set decoration was provided by Wheaton's. Thanks to The Bay and Advanced Screen Printing Limited for clothing for our hosts and crew. Technical assistance was provided by AVW Telav Audio Visual Solutions and Christie Lights. Musical equipment was provided by Long & McQuaid and Alta Musica. Christmas Daddies would not be possible without CTV's generous donation of facilities, airtime, and support all year long. And now, welcome to Hour 5 of the 50th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon.
bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell time and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square in the frosty air. What a bright time is the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go a-gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. What a bright time is the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go a-gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Woo! CTV's very own Suzette Belliveau. Great job. I didn't know you could sing.
Thank you. Yes, I used to sing with a band in Yarmouth, so it was great to get on stage again in Halifax.
What was it like to look out in the audience today?
It was awesome. It was awesome. It just really kicked off the Christmas spirit for this year. It was great.
Now let's check in with Steve Murphy. Great job.
All right. Thank you, Suzette. Thank you, Anna Almeida. And thank all of you who've called the 50th Annual Christmas Daddies. Jim Hill Jr., ready for some numbers here. These are as of about 3 o'clock, so 5 minutes or so ago. Here's how things are going on the 2013 Christmas Daddies broadcast. Beginning with New Brunswick at $27,156. From Prince Edward Island, $7,825. The Cape Breton total, $52,515. On mainland Nova Scotia, $93,991. Online from across Canada, another $8,523 for a grand total of $190,011.99. We're back here with the auction. You know, we have all kinds of great gifts here, but we have a real lifesaver in the auction this year. And our friend Rick Courtney and Claude Comeau are here from, well, that would be you, wouldn't it? Courtney's first date.
It is, Steve.
It's great of you to come. What made you decide to come in?
Oh, just be here for the kids.
Absolutely great to have you. We're auctioning off one of your fabulous defibrillators, and I say fabulous because if you want to come on in there, George Sadi, these things are in great demand. They're somewhat difficult to get, and they're essential for rinks and community facilities all over the region. So, Rick, maybe you could tell us a little bit about this one, this particular defibrillator.
Well, Zoll Medical donated this to me to give to the auction, and they're a great organization. They do only medical research. They're in it just for saving lives, and that's it. They stepped up to the bat. I requested it, and it took about 5 minutes for them to say yes to this. So
the magic with this one is that obviously it works, but it also has voice instruction. It tells you what to do to save someone's life.
To me, this is the Cadillac of the defibrillator, Steve. It not only tells you where to put the pads, it tells you when to start CPR. It also gives you an instantaneous feedback during CPR, whether or not you're pushing hard enough or not. It gives you instantaneous feedback, and that helps. It's like having the first aid instructor standing there saying, yep, you're doing it right, you're doing good, push harder, you're doing everything you can. And it's very reassuring on the scene.
So, Claude, anybody could use this safely?
Anybody. I've been teaching kids 5 years old to use it. They have no questions about how to do it.
All right, what's it worth if you were going to buy it, if you were going to sell it to me today?
$2,275, Steve.
All right, so we have a bid right now of $1,000 from Pat Coulter, which is a very nice bid, but it is a sale price. So thank you. Rick, thank you. Claude, thank you. And Pat Coulter, thank you. Shauna Sinafkis, we'll need to hear from you. You were the previous bidder on the defibrillator. Now, I want to come out back here and check in with my friends back at Michelin. They've been very, very quiet for a long time. George, let's go right over here to this lady in this Michelin T-shirt over here. She's not usually this quiet. I don't know what's going on. But you've been bidding on the lawn tractor here today. What is your bid there at the moment?
$2,500.
And is that all the money you've got? That's it, eh? $2,500?
No, I came with more.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything with that bid? Do you want to move it maybe a little bit now?
We can go 3.
$3,000 from our friends at Michelin and Bridgewater on this beautiful lawn tractor from Donnie Gaudette Enterprises. Take a look at it. It's a lovely John Deere LA115 gas-powered hydrostatic. And again, the value of this unit is about $2,000. We have a bid of $3,000 now. How about this lovely item here? It is a hand-hooked Christmas mat. It is made from all second-hand wool, donated, made by Janet Freilich from Tantallon, Nova Scotia. And the bid right now from Glenn Wood and family, $650. Glenn is also bidding on the Christmas quilt, the successful bid there of $1,100 right at the moment. A couple of other quick items for you. Fred Fyander, $350 bid on Chris Hadfield's An Astronomer's Guide to Life. That incidentally signed by Commander Chris Hadfield. And on the duck decoy, we have a bid of $300 from Great Buys Auto Sales. So get on the phone now. Give us a call. Go online. All of these items and other online auction items are there at ChristmasDaddies.org. You can make your best bid right now. We begin to sell all of these items at 5 o'clock. The bids close at 5 o'clock. Here's Ron Shaw. Ron.
Well, thanks, Steve. Now, we have someone from the lower deck. Your name is Julia Champness, and this is your 9th, I believe, your 9th Christmas Daddies Festival. What did you do to raise money?
We threw our annual Festivus for Christmas Daddies. It's a night where bar staff comes out and supports the cause and raises a lot of money.
Okay. And if you can turn that check around and show us how much it was, and how much is it?
$2,028. Sorry, $5,228.
Okay, what a wonderful effort. Thank you very, very much. And now we're going to throw over to Jackie. She's got somebody waiting with us, too.
Thanks very much, Ron. I am joined by friends Lauren Perry and Milana Donovan, former students from Seaside Elementary School in Eastern Passage. Thank you, girls, for being here. And I'm going to get you to start, Milana, by telling us a little bit about what you did to raise the money.
We did a bake sale to raise money for Christmas Daddies.
Some cupcakes, I understand.
Yes.
What kind of cupcakes?
Like, I don't know. Like
maybe chocolate and vanilla. Sounds yummy. And why Christmas Daddies?
We raised money for Christmas Daddies because, well, normally I raise money every year with my family, but I wanted to do something different, and we just wanted to be part of the association.
Well, we're really proud that you are part of Christmas Daddies, and what a year to start on the 50th anniversary. Thanks so much. Before we let you go, of course, we're going to get you to turn that check over. How much did you raise?
We raised $143.70.
$143.70. Lots of cupcakes there. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome aboard Christmas Daddies.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Ron, back over to you.
Well, now we have Rusty Swinehammer and Marion Hetze. And this is your second annual fundraising concert, this time at the Head Chesapeake Fire Hall in support of Christmas Daddies, plus an additional donation from the Royal Canadian Legion, Eastern Marine Branch, number 61. How did you raise the money?
Well, it was just through ticket sales. We put on a 2-hour concert, and with, like you said, with some donations from friends and the Gatesbrook Legion as well, we managed to raise $738.
Well, that's wonderful. Thanks very, very much. Something we can't say often enough is that toll-free number, 1-855-843-5050. I had to look around the corner, but that's all right. So we're going to go back to Jackie. She has another couple of people with her.
I do so, Ron. Thanks very much. And that is an important number to remember today, of course, for Christmas Daddies. I am joined by Michelle and Paul Levy, no strangers to Christmas Daddies. How many times have you been here?
15.
15 times in your 19 years. I'd say that's a pretty good record. Thanks so much for sharing your time on the 50th anniversary. Paul, tell us a little bit about, you're here with the Purcell's Cove Social Club. What did you do to raise the money?
It's more or less just a lump sum donation from the members and the staff of the Purcell's Cove Club.
Everybody wanted to take part and share a little bit in the support.
Exactly.
Wonderful. Well, let's see how they supported Christmas Daddies.
For $500.
$500. That's $500 from Purcell's Cove Social Club. Michelle and Paul Levy, thanks so much for being here. I'm sorry. You are holding another check. What do you have here?
I want to donate $20 in memory of my grandmother.
That is so nice. Thank you so much. That is very, very special. Paul and Michelle Levy, thanks so much. And we are going over to my good friend Rick in Sydney.
Well, thank you very much, Jackie, and welcome back to Cape Breton. I have some folks with me who brought some money for Christmas Daddies, and with me is Kevin McDonald of the Building Trades Council. Tell me about what you've donated here.
This is a yearly donation that we make every year from the building trades, and hope it brings a little joy to some people.
Well, I'm sure it is. Now, tell us, let's see, how much is this donation?
It's a $2,500 donation.
Well, that's very, very generous, and there are going to be a lot of young children very happy for it. Thank you so much, and thank you for coming in to present it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Well, let me tell you, it's our pleasure.
Okay.
All right. And on the other side of me is a group from Unifor.
Sir.
And now I just want to make sure I get everybody right. Catherine Butler.
Yes, sir.
And Lisa Jean Teal and Jamie Pollock and Sarah James. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're here to make a presentation. Tell us what you've got and tell me how you got it.
Absolutely. Unifor actually is the former CAW. We've merged with CEP, so we're fortunate to have brothers and sisters who work here at the TV station. We'd like to take this opportunity to donate $500 and challenge any other local or any other union to match or exceed this.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for the generosity. Really good of you to come in. Thank you once again. And now we're going to go over to Laurel Martell, and I know, Laurel, that you've just come home from British Columbia. I think you came home even for this event. You have some special people that you want to talk to?
Absolutely. I've been doing this telethon now for 19 years, so it's a huge thrill for me to be back, even though I've moved. And the first person I saw after I get off the plane, first stop I made was to my grandmother's house. She's on Grand Lake Road. She's been watching this telethon for long before I was even involved. Her name is Blanche McDonald. She's sitting home with the phone off the hook and the door locked. So I want to say hi to Blanche, Nanny. I love you. And I'd like to say hi to my nephew in Kitchener-Waterloo, Corbett, who's dancing around the living room, and I have a video to prove it. And also, we have new viewers this year, thanks to the internet connection that we have, the www.christmasdaddies.org. And they're all the way out in Colwood, British Columbia, which is just outside of Victoria, at Royal Roads University. So they're making sure that I'm talking right good today, boy, I'll tell you. So thank you so much to those guys for supporting me and for letting me come out here and for watching. I really appreciate it. Well, that's anybody's guess. I'm going to try to sing a Celine Dion song right now. Little tune called Christmas Eve.
3, 4. that was fantastic, and I'm sure that your grandmother is very proud, and the folks out at Royal Roads, I'm sure, are just like, holy smokes, we had no idea. That was just terrific. Now, I have somebody with me who is a queen. Am I not right? Are you not the Cape Breton, Miss Teen Cape Breton queen?
I'm Miss Teen Cape Breton.
Good for you. This is Jacqueline Turnbull, and Jacqueline, you raised some money through this for Christmas Daddies. What did you raise?
What we did is we had a little fun day. We had a flea market and a few extra activities for the kids, such as face painting, and it was an overall.
And how much did you raise?
$500.
Well, good for you, and thank you so much. Well, look, thank you all so much, and we'll be back in a few minutes, we hope, from Cape Breton. So look forward to seeing you then.
Thank you very much, Rick. You know, it's really heartwarming to see young people giving back. This is really all about the children at Christmas time. And so it's nice to see teenagers and young adults feeling that love and that need and doing so at such a young age. So thank you very much. Now, it is about the children, but you know, every once in a while when you give, it's nice to get a little something back. I don't think that's being greedy because you are doing a really nice thing by donating today. Now, if you donate more than $10 and if you honor that pledge before the end of January, you could win one of our fabulous prizes. Now, listen to this. You could win a trip for two anywhere Air Canada flies. That's donated by Air Canada Foundation. Imagine that. Anywhere they fly. That's an incredible prize. How about a $50 Esso card? We need to get around. Gas is not going down very much these days, so that would be a fantastic gift as well. A diamond ring, gentlemen. Perhaps you're thinking ahead to Valentine's Day. Pop in the big question. It's valued at $2,100. We've got a couple of DVDs, but not just the DVDs you go to the store and purchase. These are autographed. We have an Argo DVD, and it's autographed by Alan Arkin and Ben Affleck. And how about a DVD of Good Will Hunting? Fantastic movie, fantastic prize, because it is autographed by Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Now, that is incredible. Look at those prizes. We also have a Larchwood Medium Original Cutting Board. And I received one as a gift not too long ago, and it is spectacular. So do yourself a favor. Make that pledge right now, $10 or more. And don't forget to honor your pledge at any RBC here in the Maritimes. A lot of people ask me, I have to be honest, they say, Cindy, you have so much clothes, and it's true, I do love to shop. How do you keep everything straight? You know, I would be lost without this. It's the 2014 Christmas Daddies calendar. You know the beauty of this calendar is each date is a big square. You could write down whatever you want. Maybe you've got children that you're running around, you're trying to organize. You've got some kids skating and others playing piano and others playing hockey. You're just going to write down what you wear each day. That's what this calendar is good for. And it's also fantastic because the money comes right back here to Christmas Daddy. So pick up your calendar today at any Lawton's drugstore here in the Maritimes. Fantastic. That'd be a great Christmas gift as well. A nice stocking stuffer. So do what you can to help support Christmas Daddy. It's our 50th anniversary. It's a big, big celebration, and only you can make it happen. Steve?
So nicely said, and we've heard from lots of great sponsors. We want to acknowledge them all. First of all, Royale Floors and Surfaces. Thank you for a donation to Daddies of $500 from our good friends at CAW. That's Marine Locals 1, the good folk down at Halifax Industries Shipyard. A donation from those good CAW members of $1,000 for Christmas Daddies. From the Musquodoboit Valley Co-op, the good folks there, fundraising all year round. They have come up with a donation of $1,400, and they say there is more to come. They're still topping up the tills for the Daddies. Thank you very much. To Tanner's Enviro Depot, thank you for $317.70. We also want to acknowledge a donation from Bork Security Services in the amount of $300 and a donation from Irving Shipbuilding of $700. Very nice donations. They're all important to us, as is your $5 or $10 or $50 maybe for 50 years here on the Christmas Daddies. We're going to take a little trip now back in the time tunnel, back to 1994. 19 Christmas Daddies ago, and a young man from Cape Breton by the name of Ashley McIsaac.
Christmas Daddies. There's been so much great entertainment. Wow, 1994, I'm not even going to say what I was doing at that time because that will seriously date me. But we have some stars of tomorrow here on the stage at NSCC's Waterfront Campus. We're having a good time here. It's open to the public, so you can come see these acts yourselves. And we have many proud parents in the audience right now because we have the Dartmouth All-City Boys Choir standing by on stage right now for us. And they have a lively Christmas medley, Jingle All the Way.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ha ha ha! Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight! Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Stroll the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. Jolly old Saint Nicholas, linger here this way. Don't you tell a single soul what I'm going to say. Christmas Eve is coming soon, now you dear old man. Whisper what you'll bring to me, tell me if you can. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws, up jumps good old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Ho, 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 who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop, click, 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 down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my
It's Christmas Daddies here at the Confederation Center of the Arts in Charlottetown. What a beautiful day for you to make that phone ring. Call the number right now. We're going to entertain you with Barry O'Brien. He is a fabulous young singer, first album out this year, and here's a great song. I love it. It's called Bellowwood.
The snowflakes fell in silence over Bellowwood that night, for a Christmas truce had been declared by both sides of the fight. As we lay there in our trenches, the silence broke into by a German soldier singing the song that we all knew. Though I did not know the language, the song was Silent Night, and I heard my buddy whisper, all is calm, all is bright, and the fear it now surrounded me, as I'd die if I was wrong. I stood up in my trench, I began to sing along. Then across the frozen battlefield, another's voice joined in. till one by one each man became a singer of the hymn. And I thought if I was dreaming, 'cause right there in my sights stood a German soldier 'neath the falling flakes of white. And he raised his hand and smiled at me as if he seemed to say, here's hoping we both live to see and find a better way. Then the devil's clock struck midnight and the skies lit up again. In the battlefield where heaven stood was blown to hell again. For just one fleeting moment, the answer seemed so clear. Heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's just beyond the fear. Heaven's not beyond the clouds, it's for us to find here. Silent night, holy night.
Wow, we sure have a lot of fantastic talent here on Christmas Daddies. And also, we have a lot of people phoning in to make donations. Now, here in Moncton, we did have an issue with the phone bank a little while ago. People were having a hard time getting through. Our good friends at Bell Line have been working on that, and now they say that the phones are back up and running. So it's going to be about a 5 to 7 minute delay in getting through. But we do want you to make those calls, make those donations. And if you can't get through on the phone, feel free, drop by here, 191 Halifax Street. Come on in, bring us a check, or go online and make your donation that way. Or, you know, after the telethon is over, you can stop by any branch of RBC and make a donation there as well. But right now, we're gonna get a check, another check, and we love to get checks. And of course, Potash Corp in Sussex, New Brunswick, always good friends to the show. And right now, we have the Stoddard family who have joined us. This is Dad Robert with son Brett and daughter Erica and wife Laura. And Robert, let's talk a little bit about how you guys raise this money.
We raised it by everyday employees would sit and wait for employees to get their money. And then the company matched it. That's about it.
So the company, you guys would make donations, company would match it, and we've got a great big check to present.
Yes, we do.
All right, how much is it worth? Brett, you want to do this? How much?
12,970.10.
That is right, $12,970.10 from Potash Corp, Sussex, New Brunswick. Listen, Stodders, thank you all so much for coming in and doing this. We really, really appreciate it. And Robert, make sure you thank everybody at Potash. That was a big check, wasn't it? Big check. All right, now we're going to go over to David.
No, actually,
to Alan.
It's me. That's okay, Cyril. Great donation from the Potash Company. Thanks very much. Now, just before we introduce our next guest, a special shout out to Lucas J. He was a member of the Dartmouth Boys Choir that sang in Halifax just a few minutes ago. Great job, boys. Now, with me is Donald Cormier of the Rexton Lions Club, and he's going to present us with a check. But just before he does that, Donald, tell us how you raise the money.
Well, we raise through our bingos, bake sales. We have numerous ways of raising money throughout the year, and in the end, and if there's not enough, we don't find, we just top it off and a bit more. And this year we've come up with a total of $1,000.
$1,000. Thanks very much, Donald. Now, just out of curiosity, how many people are involved in the fundraising? I guess how many people are in the Rexton Lions Club?
In the club, there's about 35, 36 or so. And we actually brought 3 new members in just recently. So that's always good. Young blood. Always always good for a club. And I like to say happy birthday to my father. He's turned 83 today.
Yes, happy birthday, Dad. Okay, now let's go over to David.
Thanks, Alan. We now have a very special flashback. Chris Cummings in his 1993 performance of What Christmas is All About. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Chris Cummings, excuse me, if you're in the minority, he has 5 studio albums, and he has been nominated for a Juno Award for the Best Country Male Artist. 1993, Chris Cummings.
Joy to the world, another year has come and gone, and it's time to look back on all you've done. Did you take
All right. Well, that was Chris Cummings, and yeah, big friend of the show, and all kinds of people have come in here and done Christmas Daddies over the years, David.
Yeah, no, it's been just nonstop, just today even.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now earlier I did mention that we did have some issues with the phone bank here in Moncton. Calls in Cape Breton, mainland Nova Scotia, PEI were getting answered, but we were having some trouble with the Moncton calls. A gentleman whose name is Philippe, actually whose number is 1 digit off of our number, David, was getting some calls, a lot of calls, he said, because folks couldn't get through the line. We want to apologize to Philippe, who answered many calls for us, but the phones are back up and running, so please make sure you make a call, and if you can't get through, you can go online or you can stop by here, 191 Halifax Street, make a donation here as well.
Sounds good. Sorry, Philippe.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we're going to Halifax.
All right, yes, sorry, Philippe. Thank you, David Bell. Thank you, Silani. 855-843-5050 is the number. It's the 50th Annual Christmas Daddies live here on CTV. And, you know, we have a lot of action going on over here in Auction Central. Carmela Gillis, Gina Hawley are keeping track of all of the bids for us. What's hot right at the moment? Gina and Carmela.
The Christmas Mad is definitely going. It's at $1,000 right now. And
wow.
Corcomb's Recycling has that.
Carmela?
The lawn tractor is hot as well, which is $3,000, and Michelin, which is behind us, has that. And the Pandora bracelet is very hot.
Take a look at this Pandora's bracelet. Yeah, a lot of bids here in the last few minutes, and I see
$1,050 on that.
It's Neil's Carpentry in Berwick, Nova Scotia, has the bid on this beautiful Pandora bracelet right at the moment. Not to be outdone, we've had a lot of action on this beautiful diamond from Inglis Jewelers, the I Am Canadian collection. And what is our bid on the diamond ring right at the moment?
Diamond ring right now is $1,700 by Michelin again.
All right. We've had another bid on the defibrillator. Ascendo Fitness in Sydney up to $1,050 on that. Now, here's a bit of a surprise to me. Take a look at these cupcakes. Now, Sophie, would you like to reach right and get one of those? There you go. Okay. Sophie Lemoyne, I didn't think you were actually going to do it, but Sophie has actually now taken one of the cupcakes, so there are now 11 cupcakes, but you'll get 12 cupcakes a month for 12 months, plus this beautiful goodie basket. This is furnished to us by Susie. Oh, you don't have to put it. You can eat that. Go ahead. Sophie, you can eat it. You're not saying much. Doesn't want to say anything. Okay, but that's because her mouth is full. No, the cupcake's back. You can get this. Its retail value about $700, and the bid right at the moment is at $325. My pal Bruce Frisco took his tie off before he left. We have a bid on Bruce's tie of $250. That's from All Star Landscaping in Hubli. They've also bid $1,000 on this beauty right here. $6,000 I paid for that. George, Sadie, do you believe me? $6,000 I paid for that tie. $6, I mean. Yeah, $6. Anyway, All-Star Landscaping, thank you very much for that bid of $1,000. I've been saying it's Jose Martin's. It's actually Jose Martin's. Eastern Passage is the bidder on Susie's shortbread. And Jose, my apologies, you've been bidding all day. So you can go online. You can see all of these terrific auction items on our website, ChristmasDaddies.org. You can make a bid or you can make a donation online as well. We're going to sell all of these items at or shortly after 5 o'clock. So all the bidding will close at 5 o'clock. So get in your best bid. Quick update on this jersey, the Halifax Mooseheads jersey. This is signed by all the members of the 2013-2014 team, including Zach Foucali and including Jonathan Drouin. And right at the moment, the bid is Jeff Anderson in Halifax at $1,600. We also have a bid on a Cindy Day autographed photograph. And let me just check and see what that is. Okay, $50, and once again, that's from Camex Auto Performance. We also had a bid of $200 for Scrooge's scarf. Now, unfortunately, Scrooge is gone and won't be back.
Not forgotten. Gone, but not forgotten.
Just a moment. Now, how did you get back in here?
I had to break a few doors down. They kicked me out of NSCC.
What do you people think about him being back here? Boo!
That is music to my broken heart.
Music to your broken heart. Janice Landry in Sydney. We're working on Scrooge for you, Danny. We're working. Doing what we can.
Hi, Steve. It's so nice to see you. I just love you to death. Anyway, I just want to say, look at this guy over here. You look impressive. First of all, your name.
Gary Pretty.
And tell us about this. You're representing what group, Gary?
I'm representing the Freemasonic Lodge in Framboise, Heather number 124.
And you are the head honcho, I guess.
I'm the master of the lodge.
Look at the gear he's got on. If we could just wide note, there's not too many people in the world that wear more bling than I do. But this guy does. Round of applause, please, for the head honcho here. All right, in his bling, looking mighty fine. And you have a check, and it is for how much?
We're presenting $100 to Christmas Daddies this year.
$100, everyone. Thank you so much. You look fantastic. Thank you so much. And we have another group over here. These two cutie pies, your names?
Kathy Garland.
And?
Heather Musgrave.
And I want to tell you guys, this is a big one. This is a big check presentation. Before you reveal, tell us a little bit about what you did.
Well, we had a fundraiser for the whole month of November. It was the 4th annual fundraiser for the North Side, and we had lots of live local entertainment.
Like
we had a loony raffle, 50-50 draw, sold T-shirts, had donations. It was just a great time.
And there's a big number here, ladies. Let's see what it is. Turn it over.
It's
$5,000. That's 5 with 3 zeros. Thank you so much. That's so amazing. And you're so excited about it, right?
Yes, it was a great time, and it was our pleasure.
And we'll take your $5,000. All right, thank you so much. Stand by. Right now, we're going to go to some very special people on the stage. And I want to tell you, there's a big show coming up, a musical comedy show at the Savoy Theatre, December 7th and the 8th, starring a very good friend of mine, Jen Shepherd, and a lot of the other players that you're going to see right now. So take it away, Jen.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit reign. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
That was fantastic. I'm very excited. We have a special treat for you right now. These boys were a favorite of Christmas Daddies co-founder Jim Hill. We're very excited to have them back here on the stage performing. Right now, here's Treo with their haunting version. Oh my goodness, it's fantastic. Oh, Holy Night. Take it away, boys.
Holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of thy dear Savior's birth. Long lay weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voice says, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night divine. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord, and ever praise we his power and glory evermore proclaim. His power and glory evermore
Ah, okay, and they've come to us already. And it's Abigail Darasp and Mathis Darasp, and you folks have been busy. You're with Clockatuya and Thoughtful Angels and Friends. And tell us a bit about how you raised your donation. First from Abigail.
Well, we did a couple of events. Like, we did Biggest Loser, which is weight loss challenge.
Okay.
We did a washer toss tournament and a Mother's Day basket that we sold tickets on.
Wow, that's a lot of work. And let's see what you managed to get for Christmas Daddies with all that work. Turn your check around, and how much have we got here?
$1,000.
$1,000. That's wonderful. That's awesome. Now I think we're going to see what something smells really good in this room. I think it's like someone's been baking something. Can you tell us about that?
I think somebody's been baking something all right. This room is full of sweetness from your two guests to Karen Ellis, who is here with a spectacular cake. We're going to get to the cake in just a moment. I know Karen because we spend part of our Saturday mornings together. Tell us about that.
Well, I am at the Farmers Market at Alderney Landing every Saturday, and we're also open on Sundays from now until the end of the year from 11 to 3. And so I go there and I sell my cookies and treats, and I've been fundraising for Christmas Daddies by selling gingerbread throughout the year.
And I have to ask why you chose Christmas Daddies. A lot of great organizations out there and a lot of places to put money that you've raised. Why Christmas Daddies, Karen?
Well, I think for me, Christmas Daddies really symbolizes the spirit of Christmas and the fact that it's about community and generosity, but also it's about fun too, and just really getting excited and geared up for the holidays.
That's pretty fantastic. Now, you mentioned gingerbread. Is that your favorite thing to bake?
Yes. It smells like Christmas, so I'd have to say yes, it is, yeah.
It does smell like Christmas, and this donation makes it feel like Christmas. How much money did you raise for Christmas Daddies?
This year I raised $1,001 with the help of all my regular customers at Alderney Landing.
Thank you very much, Karen, and we'll see you there on Saturday. Thank you. Thank you. Over to you, Ron.
And now we have the Lions Club from St. Margaret's Bay, the St. Margaret's Bay Lions Club, and you held your annual ladder sit. Now, this is the 14th year of this. Can you tell me about this? Yes.
Yes, this is our 14th year. Originally, we did have a ladder setting. This year, it's more, we have either Santa Claus and or his elf come in and collect money. So we've done quite good this year, and we're quite happy with our project. It's always been quite successful. So.
And you're in elf costume.
I'm Evie Johnson, and when Santa asked me a couple of weeks ago, and this is the 5th year, if I would assist the Lions in their special fundraising event. And I got a little excited, to say the least. So I realized that within the last 13 years, Lion Warren Wyatt was the main coordinator and planner of this special event. And to all the children that dropped by yesterday and had their wishes, and the folks of St. Margaret's Bay and Hammers Plains added their grateful contribution, it was very much appreciated. So now, I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, that's okay. But I know you wanted to talk about something about this guy a little bit too.
Yes, I just wanted to mention that while my term on as HRM counselor, I proclaimed Evie here as the official elf for St. Margaret's Bay, and he's always a big hit during Christmas time, and he was a big hit yesterday when we were raising funds for Christmas Daddies.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And with that, we're going to, how do you beat that? But I think we're going to, we need the check. We need the check, and how much is that?
To make this presentation as a special gift to Christmas Daddies for $1,700.
Okay. Well, thanks very much. And I think, I think we've got some very colorful people over here. Can you tell me about that?
Absolutely. You mentioned how can we beat that? We can beat that with a cheer. We don't have enough room to do that right now, but I have West Halifax cheer with me. I'd like the girls to introduce themselves. What's your name?
Logan, Aaron,
Becca, Samantha,
Maria, Allison.
Hi, girls. Thank you for coming to Christmas Daddies. We're going to get to the check in just a moment, but I have to ask why you chose to come to Christmas Daddies with some money that you raised through the year.
Because it's a great organization, and it's been around for a long time, and it's for the less fortunate kids.
Isn't that true? And kids need to be happy at Christmas time. Now tell me how you raised the money.
We did a penny war, and each club or each team had their own jar, and they put pennies in, and they were worth points, and then they put silver coins in other people's jars to take away points.
Wow, that sounds like lots of fun, a penny war. Now, you have a challenge going out there to other clubs.
Yeah, we want to challenge all the other cheer clubs in the Atlantic provinces to see if they could meet or beat our goal.
That sounds perfect. Now, that's something to cheer about. Thank you very much, ladies. Ron?
Now, very quickly, a $1,000 donation from Cook Sales collected from their employees, customers, and matched by the company. But before we go, these folks, other folks that have a check for us, they need to show us and turn it around, and that is, wow, $768. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? And as I say, these folks from Cook Sales, they collected $1,000 from their employees. They're also going to match all the items they're using to display their auction items. And now we go on to see, we're moving on. Yes, the Navy. Yes, the Navy divers. They've been running all day, and I think they're still running. So let's see what they're up to.
Welcome back to the road and on the bus. I'm here with Catherine Landry, and you were chief counter and bottle washer on the bus, are you?
I am today, yes.
So what's your job here?
Basically, the other ladies up front and other people helping roll the coins, and then it all comes back here, and I add it all up and keep running totals.
How are those totals looking?
Awesome today. We're at 5,400, and that's not including what's in my hand.
And then there's also a crew at Windsor Exchange as well who've been set up there all day counting or collecting money?
Yes, so we're anxious to get that back here and find out how much they have, too.
And what's significant about this year? I hear if they raise a certain amount of money,
if they raise over $10,000, then it means the dive unit has collected $250,000 over the years.
That's in 29 years doing this.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's fantastic. What do you like so much about this day?
I just love being out on the road and seeing the people giving and the enthusiasm of everybody involved, and we do it as a family, so I really enjoy that.
Also, too, when you talk about family, Christmas time is so special, and so it's about those who we're helping today as well.
Yes, yeah, and it's nice to know that we can help make a Christmas better for somebody else.
That's great. Well, if you want to make a Christmas better for somebody else, we ask you to either drive out here and meet us. We'll gladly put a boot up, a diver boot, and take your coins and donate them toward Christmas Daddies. So come and find us. We're on our way to the Halifax studio there in Robie Street. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Cape Breton. This year, we're missing one of our finest performers. Rita MacNeil had volunteered with Christmas Daddies for several years. She donated her time, love, and talent to this show. Here's a flashback to Christmas Daddies years ago, with Rita MacNeil singing The Gift of Love. And welcome back. It's just so beautiful. I am honored to be sitting next to Rita's daughter, Laura. Welcome, Laura. Can we get a big round of applause, please, for Rita MacNeil's daughter, Laura? Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Rita loved Christmas Daddies. Did she not? Talk to me about that.
She certainly did. I mean, I can remember when I was little watching Christmas Daddies on television, and then later she performed a few times on the Christmas Daddies show. Obviously, she thought it was a very important and worthy cause, and I think she also loved the opportunity to perform with local musicians as well.
It must be comforting for you, because she had so many legions of fans. So it's, though you're suffering, from the loss of your mom, and I've lost my own father, and I know how difficult this is. Does it help you and the family knowing how loved she was and is?
Oh, it absolutely does. There's not a day goes by that we don't hear great stories about her. And so it fills our hearts for sure, especially now at Christmas time.
Laura, you've brought something extremely special, and we want to get a nice tight shot of this. Tell us about what you've brought in that we're going to auction here at Christmas Daddies Cape Breton.
Well, we've brought in her teapot, her Rita teapot, and we also wanted to give to the Christmas Daddies her Saving Grace CD. It's autographed, and it is the last autographed copy that we had.
Let's just make this very clear now. This is the last autographed copy by Rita MacNeil. This is a very special item, and we want those bids to come in. We'll try to do your best to get those bids in and get them up high for the MacNeil family. And Laura, I just want to give you a hug on behalf of all of the staff here. We absolutely loved your mother, and thank you so much for coming in. It's an absolute honor. Round of applause, please. Fantastic. All right, and now we're going to go over to Rick.
Well, thank you very much, Janice, and she was such a gracious and wonderful lady. And I'm standing with three also very beautiful, gracious young ladies, and you're with the Fitzgerald School of Irish Dance? Yeah. Now, you have something, you raised some money this year.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Well, we raised $100 by selling tickets for baskets.
Okay. And thank you so much for doing it. What's your name?
Kristen Fagan-Steele.
Kristen Fagan-Steele?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Caitlin Doucette.
And what's your
Amy Horn.
Amy what?
Horn.
Amy Horn?
Mhm.
Well, girls, thank you so much. It really is very thoughtful and generous of you. And let's see, who's it on behalf of the Cape Breton Irish Benevolent Society? $100. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
50th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon is proudly produced by CTV Atlantic employees, their families, friends, and volunteers, with assistance from our corporate community. Thanks to Bell Alliant and the Bell Alliant Pioneer Volunteers, and to RBC. Honor your pledge at the branch nearest you. Our website developer is NICOM Interactive. The Residence Inn Marriott accommodated guests in Moncton. In Cape Breton, thanks to the Holiday Inn Sydney Waterfront. Air Canada Foundation donated the prize of 2 tickets anywhere in North America. Volunteer vehicles were supplied by Discount Car and Truck Rentals, and refreshments by Tim Hortons. Set decoration was provided by Wheaton's. Thanks to The Bay and Advanced Screen Printing Limited for clothing for our hosts and crew. Technical assistance was provided by AVW Telev Audio Visual Solutions and Christie Lights. Musical equipment was provided by Long & McQuaid and Alta Musica. Christmas Daddies would not be possible without CTV's generous donation of facilities, airtime, and support all year long. And now, welcome to Hour 6 of the 50th Annual Christmas Daddies Telethon.